A sensational day here in the south of France as we are about to witness the debut of a brand new side into the series inside of their brand spanking new stadium here at Perpignan. Hello everyone, welcome along to Cornflakes Crib, your home of Rugby Challenge 2 and the one-off what-if series where you get to pick what you want to see on the channel with the series of matches that you guys can pick. Select your team, your players, your stadiums, whatever you want to see, and I can play it out for you to see who is the best of the two. Grudge match, revenge, anything on the menu for these matches. Today is a request for Harry Newlands, who wanted to see Perpignan face off against Munster, and it is in this brilliant new stadium that Perpignan will make their debut yet to play a match in the series. So this is the first up appearance for these guys. They'll be looking to make a good showing because they have a good chance as well, and up against them is a team with 3 losses and just the 2 victories to their name. They haven't had the best start to the competition or the series. For them, 2 losses to start off their first 2 matches. Not the best start, but they've come back grabbing 2 wins out of their last 3 matches from the 5 they have played to sit not so badly now in contrast to some other teams in the competition. But they will be wanting to put away this Perpignan team in their first outing, and well, it's going to come down to what happens on the field. Let's cross down to the action and see just how things will play out. It is Munster who are going to kick this one off. Munster in the red, Perpignan in the white, with a bit of blue as well. And O'Gara's kicked off. He's gone very short and very quickly. Perpignan onto the attack. Home crowd very quiet here for this team. Thought they would have been a bit more boisterous, but it's a good start here for them. Get early use of possession for Perpignan in their first use of the ball, but they've lost it early. So it's a great chance here for Munster to launch something. It is very quiet here as Hook has got an intercept. And this is topsy-turvy stuff. Both teams trying to launch something, but getting thwarted by the opposition. It's now away for Marty. Charteris, a poor pass from him, and Fritz has to go and clean up. He wobbles one out for Plonter, who can't carry it. And Munster have come away with it now. Howlett, short ball for O'Gara, who's been smacked around the head. Well, that's a bit of a break for them. High tackle, clothesline on Ronan O'Gara. And he may step up here to take 3. Oh, no. No, he's not. Captain said go for the corner. So that's exactly what he does. Over the top of Hook's head and into touch. And Munster are here for the tries, backing themselves to score some points. Here they have the line out. Varley to throw in. He goes all the way to the back and nicely taken too. Into they go. Into a maul, just 15 metres out. And Perpignan have done a great job of stopping that. And they come off the back themselves through Murray. He goes a few metres upfield, but it's good defence from Perpignan, and they've turned that over straight away. Fritz looking to the outsides. Marty, Hook, brilliant play from Hook. Now where's the support? He's opted not to use it and kick ahead instead. Not the best play from Hook, and it's nicely taken from Zebo, who takes it to ground and the tackle of Hook. And it's a race for the defenders here to get in and try and secure the ball. And Munster have retained possession, and they launch it to the right-hand side very quickly. Good defence here from Tamalolo, and he smacked Howlett into touch, but did not use his arms at all there, Tamalolo. Big man. And he's put him into touch with the shoulder, and another high tackle penalty going against Perpignan early on. And O'Gara again thumps it into touch. They'll be disappointed, Munster, not to come away from that first time in the 22 with some points. But they have another chance here. Varley line out again. This time he goes to the middle for O'Connell. Good take 2, and he puts it down for Murray. They launch it to the left very quickly, and it is Zebo on Sid, and Sid puts in a brilliant tackle. Gets up straight away, and he's not released it, Zebo. He's held on in the tackle, and Sid has had his number there. He's got the penalty for Perpignan. It's the first one of the match too. And Hook thumps it away, holds up in the breeze, but goes out nicely over halfway. And they'll have the line out in the Munster half. Very quiet stadium here. It's going to be David throwing it in. He'll look to the... Oh no, he's gone straight to Munster. That is not a good line-out play there from Perpignan. And Munster launch something. They go right out to Howlett. And now they cut it back inside nicely for... Oh, good take. And now it's O'Gara. Laulala, nowhere in chance for that. He's put it away now. A chance at goal. A drop goal attempt from Keith Earls. Laulala just about put them into some huge space. And Keith Earls has made a hash of that attempted 3 points. And it's gone down for a scrum now. So scrum back where it was kicked from Earls. Opting not for the 22 here, Perpignan, and the scrum has repaid the favour. Now they come off. They go to the right. Good ball. Poor pass in the end. I was going to say it was a decent ball, but a shocking hospital pass for Fritz, who has got hammered. Now here's Plonter. Gives it to Mas. He goes further wide. The forwards combining. David now on the left all by himself. Charteris comes across and lends a hand in the tackle. Still coming here. Marty. Good ball away for Sid. Now Sid and Zebo have had a bit of a battle here. Throws the wobbly old ball and it's intercepted from Munster. It's coming through the middle for Murray. And he takes the tackle inside Perpignan's 22 now. He comes off the back himself. Into the tackle again, Murray. Perpignan, close to turning that over. Not much defence to speak of here for them. As Butler comes off the back and gives a good ball for Earls. Who keeps going, Earls, through 3 tackles. He's just 10 metres out. Perpignan trying to get the ball. Can't get it. Here's, good ball from Butler. Giving it to O'Connell. Away it goes wide for the hooker. Varley. Masters on him. Masters held him up. It's got to be held up. O'Connell was almost in himself. We're going upstairs. It all happened there for Munster very quickly. It was Butler come off the back. Short ball for O'Connell. O'Connell got hammered. And then a good tackle. 2 very good tackles. Masters held him up. He's gone dead. It has to be a 22 here. Butler and O'Connell. O'Connell, a brilliant line. Who made that tackle there? Oh, we won't see it. That initial tackle was the one that put him off balance. Going to have a few looks at it. What number was it? Don't tell me it was Tamalolo. The big man, combining, and it's a 5 metre scrum for no try. So good work from the forwards, stopping that one in its tracks, but 5 metre try, a 5 metre scrum. Don't know about that decision from the ref, but that's how it's going to go down. Murray puts it in, and it's a good scrum here for Munster. They go up forward a few metres on their way. They close it to the left. Earls throws the dummy and will score. Simple stuff in the end from Munster, and they score first, 5-0. Over Perpignan. That was far too easy for Earls. And it makes you wonder, what were they thinking in defence here? They got the good shove. Stander got it at the back, and Murray went the one pass and just left for dust. Kiznave, the halfback, no chance. Just got smoked. Murray, there it is. It's a shambles. There was a complete shambles of a defensive play from Perpignan. And Keith Earls, well, we know the quality of the man. We've seen him in a few series here. And we know what he's capable of. Perpignan had no right, and just such a shocking play. Here's O'Gara's conversion. It shimmies inside the post and will give them the extra 2, and they'll head into half-time, leading this one 7 points to 0. Munster leading Perpignan half-time. Let's see at these stats. Very quiet crowd, but look at this. Munster are all over this game. It's 73% of the ball, Perpignan 20. They lead only 7-0. Wow, look at that territory. Unbelievable, 93% for Munster. Well, they must feel aggrieved not to be up by more than 7. You have to hand it. Perpignan have defended okay, but they really need to look to get out of their territory. 4 handling errors to 1. That's pretty decent for a first half effort. The 2 high tackles is what is really holding Perpignan back. A bit of ill discipline, and 3 line breaks to Munster's 4. But only, what would that be, 42 tackles? 32 tackles. Mass for the win. Good stuff. Second half, right, we're coming up next. 7-0 to Munster. This spectacular stadium for Perpignan. They don't want to let their fans down in this first match we've got here. We're going to see how they get on. Second half coming up right after this. And Perpignan will be kicking off. It will be Hook, who hasn't had much to do in this match. But a bit of a change in the wind, so they will have the wind advantage in the second spell, but they won't be able to use it to kick much. Well, Plonter takes it brilliantly off the kickoff. And in the end, David, the hooker, gets it after a couple of poor passes. Here's Kesnave, gets it away for Sid. Bit disorganised in the back line. Fritz goes through a little hole, but frees it up for Hook. Back to Sid again. Sid with an opportunity. Where's he going to go? He grabs ahead, gets hammered. No one's in control of that at all. A nice little kick from Sid too. Looking to go short, but just had no support. It looked very pretty. Perfectly weighted. And Munster will opt for the 22 dropout rather than the scrum. Obviously the scrum was only 10 metres or so away from the try line, and O'Gara will thump it away off the boot, and it's gone down to the little halfback who takes it into the tackle. Oh, and he's got injured himself. Oh, and Kesnave's gone. He is out. He has done his knee by the looks of things. And we will have the replacement. Melee will be coming on. Number 17 will be coming on for the halfback, Kesnave. So we have Melee coming on. Could be interesting for the rest of the match. Perpignan, new halfback. Justice Hill starting to make a bit of an impact too. And it's a good scrum too, resuming play from Perpignan, putting Munster backwards, and here he is. Going, oh, shocking pass, straight to Keith Earls, who puts it to his boot, and is holding up in the wind. It's going towards the corner. Oh, goodness me, Zebo just about got it. They left it alone, Perpignan, and Zebo went very close. The kick, though, in the end has gone dead. Too much faith in that from Perpignan. They were not interested. It was touch or dead. They let a big gamble go. Zebo was flying up, but they are way back now where he's kicked it from the intercept. And it is right on halfway. Here we go. Scrum time again. Hopefully no more intercept passes from the new halfback. Shocking ball from Sid. It goes straight back, and it's cleaned up from Hook. Now they come for David. This is disjointed stuff here from Perpignan. Plonter's been hit high. Varley has taken him round the head, and this could be a telling moment in the match. Varley's going to see some time in the bin. The hand is in the pocket, and out comes the yellow card. The hooker is gone for 10 minutes. Varley is out, and this is going to be interesting. Hook, with the wind behind him, pumps it into touch. It goes up towards the 22. And Perpignan with a chance. Big chance without the hooker to add some points. Here's David. Hooking for Perpignan. Goes nicely too. Oh, he went for the front. Narroway picks it up. Throws a wobbly pass out. Hook picks it up. Mealy at the back. He's going to have a go now. The substitute gives it to Fritz. He has no real room to go. Didn't choose to go with the outside man. And it's slow ball coming back eventually for Taumalolo. Gives it to Sid. Opportunities are plenty for Sid. Fends off one man. Fends off two, and then gets hit hard in the covering defence. Ball recycling quickly though. They go to Charteris. Pops it back for David. The big hooker tried to go through the middle. Can't find a way through. Here's Mealy again. Fritz. He'll go out for Plonter. Plonter will back himself against Howland. He'll back himself to score. Big hit coming in from Keatley, but he couldn't stop him. Plonter gets the try, and we have a game on our hands. 7 points to 5. Perpignan back in it. They hammered the line a few times here, Perpignan. Looked very disjointed in attack, but Howlett got the big fend, and then the big hit from Keatley. That was no arms in that hit at all from the fullback. Let's have another look. That was dangerous tackle. You see him raving across here, and then boom. Whoa, massive hit from Keatley, but it didn't stop him. He got it down, and it's a try. Perpignan back in this match, and James Hook will have the conversion to tie this thing all up. So the try was scored with the man in the bin. That is the main point. Here's Hook. Way out. 5 in from touch. The wind is slight. He's aimed it a bit to the right and it comes around nicely. 2 points for Hook and we have a ball game 7-7. Perpignan and Munster all tied up and Varley coming back from the sin bin. Well, that's cost Munster in this very tight match. 63 minutes gone and we are back where we started for tied ball game. O'Gara's going to kick off. Who's going to make the telling blow here? It's a good kick too on the wind. Oh, and Strokov's comes off nicely for Sid. Sid's going to have to back himself. Where's he going to go? He throws a dummy and then throws a forward pass. Earls has got it up and he kicks it away into the wind. The Perpignan players are coming back. Plonter, he's offside. Good play from Plonter. The man was offside. Howlett made the tackle. And now it's ball here from Perpignan. Here's Hook. David draws the man, Marty. Oh, intercepted! And now here's a chance. Big chance here for Zebo. Zebo on Sid, and Zebo will win the race. Intercept ball, try for Munster. Spectacular play from Munster. They were just about outdone at one end. They've turned it around, and Zebo has scored. Here it goes. Oh, Keith Earls, brilliant. He has shot them down 3 or 4 times in attack now. Keith Earls intercepts, turnovers in midfield. Oh, it could have been a try the other way had he missed that too. But Zebo, clinical finisher. Sid couldn't touch him. And Zebo's got the all-important try. Munster is straight back in the lead. What a response. And now for the cherry on top, Ronan O'Gara. Big kick this, way out on the left-hand side. Here it comes. Looks nice. It's straight. The wind won't affect it too much, and it has gone nicely over. It is 14 points to 7. Munster regain their 7-point lead, and we have just 10 minutes to go. The task might be too tall of an order here for Perpignan on debut. Hook. Putting it up in the air now, to the left side. Plonter's been very good, they go for him. And he takes it too, gets it back for Hook. Hook bursting away, eventually taken from behind and he goes to ground. Ooh, just 15-20 metres out. Slow ball coming back for Vahamahila. He pops it out now after going for a bit of a run himself. Fritz for the line. Fritz can't get there. Throws a miracle ball out and it's been turned over. Picked up from Keatley. And it is ball for Munster. Stander goes through a little hole. He takes the ball back. O'Connell going nowhere here, Munster, but they're winding down the clock. It's come back for Varley. Tomalolo's nailed him, but he was offside. And it's been kicked away from Murray. It's gone back, and the fullback covers it nicely. Oh, intercepted ball from O'Gara. This is really done in Perpignan. Far too much. Narroway gets it. Strokov goes away. Mouse. Leo. Haven't seen much of him. Here's Marty. He's still got Plonter with him. He uses Plonter in a shocking pass. And that sums up the backline moves of Perpignan today. Time almost up. Line out for Varley, who spent some time in the bin. If they can secure this, they'll secure the match. They do nicely to the front. And they use it in a maul. And they go a bit sideways here. This one isn't going anywhere they'd like. It's gone completely sideways. And it is now for Horan. He goes away nicely. Oh, well, they're going everywhere here. Trying to get it to O'Gara, who was in the maul, of all places. Still here for them. O'Connell pops it wide for Howlett. Back inside they go for Butler. And it's knocked on. Well, this is interesting. Because now Perpignan have the ball. Advantage is over. They can't ruin it. Mealy goes through the middle in a big hole. He's looking for a support. He's gone wide for Hook. He's gone for Sid. Sid's going for the corner. He's got Howlett to contend with. Poor pass. Strokov gets it. He gets it to Charteris. Mealy away for Tamalolo. One man who knows how to score a try.
Release.
Midfield ball. Munster trying to turn it over. They might just do it here, Munster. Oh, they've got the ball. They have turned it over brilliantly. Murray. Oh, what was he doing? They need to kick this out, Munster. Brain explosion from Murray. Now they go to the left. Plonter. Back for Hook. No way to go on that left-hand side, and David takes the ball to ground.
Release.
Right centre field. Smack bang in the middle. Fritz is going to go through the middle and score the try. Perpignan have scored in the 90th minute. We could have a draw. Julian Fritz scores the such important try, but what were Munster thinking? They have thrown this one away. Fritz still had Sid, didn't need him, used him as a decoy. And finally he gets one back on Zebo, but last laugh going whose way here? It's going to be Hook with all the pressure in the world to take this kick. It's handy enough, but when you add in the pressure, the difference between losing or drawing, it's all coming down to this. James Hook, he's got the breeze at his back. Here comes his kick. 95 minutes gone to tie things up. Hook hits it and it goes straight between the posts. He sucks that pressure up and spits it out. A brilliant kick from Hook. And we have a tied game all over 14 apiece. Perpignan and Munster unable to be separated on this day. A rematch may be on the cards if anyone wants to see it. Let me know about that. So 14-14. Perpignan on debut will keep the D because they've got a draw. Munster getting 14 as well. 2 tries apiece, 2 conversions. No time for the 3-pointers for either side. The match went for near on 95 minutes. So the scorers for Perpignan going for Plonta and Fritz, the 2 tries, and Hook. Very good with the boot, 2 from 2. As for Munster, Zebo, that try was spectacular and broke the hearts of the Perpignan fans, really completely against the run of play. They had a good dip at that second half, Perpignan, but that try, Zebo, put Munster in the box seat. Keith Earls got the other one. He had a fantastic match, did Keith Earls, and O'Gara getting 2 kicks from 2 attempts. So the final stats, well, what a turnaround from half-time. If only Perpignan could have shown up in that first half, it could have been a good match for them, but in the end, just a 2-try-all draw. Territory, from memory, was 93-7 at half-time. They've pulled that back completely to be near on even, 53-47. Possession the other way around, so Perpignan even turned that around from 20-odd% at halfway to lead it in the second half. Line breaks, there was a monstrous amount, 11-6. Perpignan winning that one. The 2 high tackles from earlier on in the match, and of course look at those tackles. Munster forced to make 58 tackles. That is a huge amount, and of course the injury to Kaznave late on in that second half, that didn't affect them too much. The substitute brought on some fresh legs and was pretty sparky from that halfback position. So that is us. That is the match for today. Munster and Perpignan unable to be separated. 14 all the draw. Thank you for the request, Harry Newlands. Hope you've enjoyed the match, and I hope everyone else enjoyed it too. Remember, you can make your own request. Leave it in the comments below this video. Drop me a tweet on Twitter or drop me a message on Steam. However you want to do it, all the details are on the channel page, and you can have your match played out just like this one, however you want to see it. So, until next time, thank you all for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed the match. We will see you wherever we may be, but until then, take care.